Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Basketball Coach Allen and today I'm going to talk to you about how many plays a regular or average basketball team uses during their season or during a basketball game. There's a few different questions that I have been asked, so I'm going to answer all of them today. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. On this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today what I'm going to talk to you about is how many plays your team should be using. Now of course there's no set number on how many plays that you can run. And what I mean by that is you could quite literally only be using 3 plays for your team, but each one of those plays might have a different screen in them, which now turns those 3 plays into 30 plays. So what I mean by that part is if you really look into NBA plays, there's like a horns staggered screen and then like a horns whatever. Those are all horns offenses, and now you're running different plays off of that same formation. Or you could be running a horns slob for a certain player, but instead of that player cutting up towards the elbow extended or the free throw line extended, he could be cutting towards the post because obviously he may be a post player. So there's a few different cuts that you could run, but I'm just going to be stating the average plays. So starting at the young age, which is like under the age of 10, generally speaking, you're going to want to run 2, maybe 3 plays. You don't want to kill your team and be like, yo, here is a 3-inch thick binder of plays that you 9-year-olds are going to run. We're going to run every single one of them. When I call out horns, stagger, 3, Joey, you're going to be running that. That's just going to confuse the living hell out of them. They're not going to like basketball. They're going to hate basketball. They're probably going to hate you because you're turning into a teacher. Just don't do that. 3 plays, simple plays. Personally, under the age of 10, run motion offenses. That way, you're running the same motions over and over again, and those players are being able to play every single position from point guard to center because we want to grow an all-around skill level team. We don't want to have one player who's going to be able to run really great ball handling stuff, then another player who's really great at shooting but can't do anything else. Another player who's really great in the post because he's tall today, but he's only going to be 6 feet tall in like grade 12, and he won't be playing anymore. So we want everyone to be learning every single skill because you never know when that little 2-foot kid's going to turn into a 7-foot monster 15 years down the road. So everyone should be learning every single position. Now, between the ages of 10 to 13, I would be going up to 5 to 7 different plays, still running motion offenses, but maybe only 1 or 2 set plays. That maybe you'll have 1 set play where you're playing, make sure that you're playing against a man-to-man defense. You'll be running your man-to-man set, and then, hey, we know that they're playing a 2-3 zone or a 3-2 zone. Let's run our zone offense, and we're going to destroy them that way. And we would then stagger or change up, say motion 1 possession, set offense next possession. And we'll keep on switching because let's say they're just running a 2-3 zone all game. Then you can sit back and just say 2 possessions, we're going to be running our set. Another 2 possessions, we're running our motion. And you'll just keep on going like that. Now going into the high school level. This is generally where you're going to start running more and more plays. And they're going to get more and more difficult. Now, depending on your team, you could be running upwards of about 30 different plays. I've heard of some high-level prep teams quite literally using 30 distinct individual basketball plays. Now, those are at the more advanced, higher level, like the teams like LeBron was playing on when he was in high school, those kind of teams. Meanwhile, an average, up here in Canada, we have AAA, Quad A, or AA, AAA, Quad A, high schools. There's even a single A's, but generally they don't mean that much at all. Now, I went to a AA high school very small, like 850 students. But those are when you're talking about like the on the smaller side teams, you're roughly only running 5 to 10 plays. You're not usually coaching players who are at that elite level. We had 2 players who were at an elite level, and one of them left to another school. Yes, it wasn't me. I didn't leave my high school. I was very close to, but I didn't. However, those are roughly the numbers of plays that you're going to be running. Now, when you start getting to the NCAA, they're going to be running 30 plays, 40 plays. They're going to be running different sets for each play, where maybe you're going to be, like I was mentioning earlier, instead of curling off towards the post, you're going to be curling off towards that free throw line or the elbow or the free throw line extended. There's going to be a few different options there. Now, when you start transferring over to the NBA or to the pro level, you're going to be getting into the 50 to 100 and sometimes even to the 120 to 130 plays. Now, when I went down to the States with the Erie Bayhawks, they had a playbook that was quite large, and they were actually, I'll put it in a nice way, insane about the numbers of plays that they were running. And when they were calling them out, it was blowing my mind that these players were catching on that quick. I came from a high school that was running like 12 plays, a rep team, AAU type team that was running like 10 to 12 plays, and then I see this stuff where you're like, oh my god, there's 100 plays. Oh my god. Okay, so what am I doing? But anyways, I was okay. I wasn't the worst because I'm a X's and O's guy. I like basketball plays. As you could tell, I have thousands of basketball plays on this channel. But that is a little history, or at least look into the number of plays that you could be running with your team. I hope that you have enjoyed. I hope that you have enjoyed my own personal stories that I have mixed in this video. Anyways, I would love to have your comment below to know how many plays you're running with your age level. Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.